Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Counting on Jana Duggar's sisters react to her wedding. Counting on fans have been celebrating the recent wedding of Jana Duggar and Stephen Wisman. The two tied the knot in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. It was revealed that the theme of their nuptials was classic and elegant. Several photos of the newlyweds have already surfaced online, and people can't get over them, especially Jana's sisters. Keep reading to see their reactions. Counting on Jana Duggar's maid of honor and bridesmaids. It was revealed that Jessa served as Jana's maid of honor at her wedding. According to reports, Jana had Joanna, Johanna, Jinger, and Jordan as her bridesmaids. There have been photos of them celebrating the newlyweds. It was also reported that Jana and Stephen had 500 guests. It's unclear if TLC documented the couple's nuptials. But many are hoping that Jana will continue to share glimpses of her big day instead of keeping them private. Jana's sisters react to wedding photos. Some of Jana's sisters recently gushed over her wedding photos. One of them was Jessa, who said that it was the sweetest wedding she had ever seen. Jinger also took to social media to share that her sister was the most stunning bride. Jill Duggar-Dillard, whose lack of presence at the wedding remains unclear, also wished the newlyweds the best, adding that she's very happy for them. "My sister is married. Congratulations, Jen M. Duggar and Stephen Wisman," she wrote on IG. Unfortunately, many of Jana Duggar's sisters don't have social media accounts, though many of their photos indicate that they're happy for her. Counting on two sisters skipped Jana Duggar's wedding. Many fans have been curious whether Jill attended Jana's wedding amid her estrangement from the family. She hasn't been on good terms with her parents, especially Jim Bob. Reports claimed that the Duggar family patriarch wasn't happy about all the things Jill and Derek have been exposing about him and the family. Due to this, some fans speculate that Jill may have skipped the big day to avoid her dad. However, Jill previously clarified that she's hoping for things to get better between them. Josie Duggar was also absent during the ceremony, but some people think her absence is excusable due to her age and health conditions. In a quiet and intimate ceremony that took everyone by surprise, Jana Duggar, the once famously single Duggar sister, finally said, "I do." The news sent shockwaves through her family, fans, and the countless followers of the Duggar family saga. Jana, at 34, had been famously unmarried among her siblings, a point often raised by fans, critics, and even her family, who had long expected her to follow in the Duggar tradition of early marriage and starting a family young. But Jana had charted her own path, choosing to focus on family responsibilities and her personal growth instead of rushing into marriage. Now, her wedding has become the talk of the Duggar family, especially among her sisters. A whirlwind of emotion, joy, shock, and reflection. The reactions from Jana's sisters came in waves, reflecting the myriad emotions stirred by her wedding. While every Duggar family wedding is an event, Jana's felt especially significant. After years of quiet speculation and occasional jokes from her siblings, many of her sisters couldn't quite believe Jana had finally found the one. The news brought joy, shock, and perhaps a sense of relief, as well as the inevitable moment of reflection. Jessa Seawald, one of the closest to Jana in age and spirit, had a particularly touching response. "I always knew Jana had so much love to give, but she never felt pressured to settle for anyone," Jessa said, her voice filled with emotion. "I've watched her wait patiently, and I've seen her hold out for someone who truly valued her for the incredible person she is." Jessa was the first to gush over how radiant Jana looked on her wedding day, remarking on the glow that comes with waiting for the right person. The Seawald family shared heartfelt photos of their kids hugging Aunt Jana, already excited to welcome a new uncle into the fold. Jinger Vuolo, who has been one of the more outspoken Duggars in recent years, couldn't help but feel proud of her older sister. "Jana was always there for us," she said. "She took on responsibilities that most people can't imagine, and she did it without complaint." Jinger posted a photo of herself and Jana from her own wedding years ago, with a caption that read, "All those years of us dreaming together, now you get to live this new dream of yours." Jinger's husband, Jeremy, shared his own well wishes, calling Jana an inspiration to many, especially those who believed in waiting on God's timing. A heartwarming moment, Jill's sentiments. Jill Dillard, who has taken her own path outside the Duggar family's typical narrative, expressed profound happiness for Jana in a way that hinted at her own journey of self-discovery. "Jana's always been strong in her beliefs and knew what she wanted. I admire that so much. She didn't conform to expectations, but instead sought something real and enduring. Jill, who has had her own ups and downs with family, shared her excitement for the new chapter in Jana's life. She posted a picture of Jana's bouquet, a beautiful collection of white roses and wildflowers, which she captioned with, "Every bloom is a symbol of her patience and grace." While Jill couldn't attend in person due to a family commitment, she sent a long letter filled with memories, advice, and well wishes. In a way, Jill said, it was like we were passing the torch of sisterhood to her, blessing her in this next phase. Joy and a touch of bittersweetness. Joy Anna's reaction. Joy Anna, Jana's younger sister, found the occasion both joyful and slightly bittersweet. Growing up, Jana was like a second mom to me, she explained, tearing up as she shared her thoughts. She was the one who taught me so much about life, love, and everything in between. To see her find her own happiness, it's a blessing. But there's a part of me that will miss her being that big sister who's always around. The day after the wedding, Joy Anna posted a sweet video of her children dancing with Aunt Jana, already treating her new husband like family. Joy Anna also expressed her gratitude for the bond that only siblings could share. Seeing Jana happy, really happy, for the first time in such a big way, I think it makes us all feel like the last puzzle piece fell into place. The big sister turned bride. For the youngest Duggars, who grew up with Jana as a caretaker and mentor, the wedding marked a special transition. Josie, the youngest of the sisters, expressed her excitement in a heartfelt video message. "Jana's been more than a sister, she's been a hero to me," she said, smiling through her tears. "I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for her to get her own happily ever after." Johanna, who had recently gotten married herself, shared her amazement that her big sister was finally the one standing at the altar. The family's social media pages overflowed with pictures of Jana with her younger siblings, laughing and smiling as if no time had passed. But this time, the photos were different. Jana wasn't just the doting sister or the family babysitter. She was the bride, the one who, at long last, had someone to lean on. Michelle and Jim Bob. A parent's reflection. Jana's parents, Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, were emotional as they watched their eldest daughter finally experience this rite of passage. Michelle shared a touching post, captioned with, "Jana's always been our rock, and now she has someone to be her rock." Jim Bob, often reserved, made a rare appearance in an interview, saying, "We always prayed for Jana to find someone who would cherish her the way she deserved. And seeing her with him, it's an answer to prayer." Fan reactions. The journey of Jana's story. Fans of the Duggar family were also overjoyed, having long wondered if Jana would ever marry. Many supporters expressed their heartfelt congratulations and shared how Jana's journey was a testament to patience and faith. For years, Jana's story had been one of quiet resilience, a slow but steady defiance against the expectations set before her. She had grown to embody strength and grace, making her wedding day feel like a victory not only for herself, but for all those who admired her independence and faith. A new chapter. As the evening wound down, Jana and her husband shared their first dance under a sky full of stars, a moment that symbolized the start of her new life. Her sisters watched with tears in their eyes, but these were tears of joy, love, and admiration. Jana's wedding wasn't just a wedding, it was a celebration of her journey, of waiting for love and trusting her heart, a lesson that each of her sisters and many fans would carry with them. In the days following the wedding, Jana's sisters continued to share snippets of the day, a candid shot of Jana laughing, another of her dancing with her father, and a final, touching image of the sisters gathered together, holding hands and sending her off with blessings. It was a new beginning, not only for Jana, but for everyone who had grown up, watched, and learned from her journey.